out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. Appreciate the support. Pop, pop, pop. Duck them hooks. We out here, man. 33 years of prison stories, man. We rolling. Man, I've been working so hard, man. I ain't even checked the count, man. Hopefully we at 75K. Because we're on the road to 100K, but you know, 75 coming for 100. But hopefully we there. I'm going to check it after this filming right here. But I had to get this out of my brain because it just popped up in my head because I was sitting in there watching something and it made this, boom, memory pop up in my head, man. And I wanted to share with y'all because I think this is a story that would give you some type of example of all the things that I be talking about to make you understand how unforgiving prison is, how merciless prison is, you know. Yeah, because I remember, man, I remember being on River North. That's like right across the street from Wallace Ridge. When I leave Wallace Ridge, I'm thinking I'm going back down to Flatland. They rerouted me and sent me here so I could fill up a bed space because they was trying to open it up, you know. So I was with the first 100 people on there as well, which I always hate being, you know, breaking in an institution, man, because you got to go through all of this strict fake rules and regulations. Everybody is titty-tee. Everybody is, you know, they doing all this flammery and foolishness, man, because most of them just got the job. Most of them ain't never worked in corrections before. They going strictly by the book. I mean, it's just, man, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. And I've been in that situation a couple of times, but yeah, so I was in that situation with River North, but yeah, but I was on River North doing this incident right here. But I can remember, man, the gang dudes, you know, put that Bethlehem in a preacher, man. They put the Bethlehem in the preacher, man. I mean, I'm like, man, these young dudes is crazy. But, you know, the preacher, man, and you got to understand this here too, though. The preacher dude, he was off the chain. He was off the chain as far as like, to me, because I'm saying with his rhetoric, with his talk, his rhetoric. He was a lying dude to be a preacher, man. I'm telling you, he was a lying dude to be a preacher. Now, preaching the gospel and all that, he might knew the scripture and quoting the Bible, this, that, and the third. But when he talk about his past and about his real life, he was wailing, man. He was lying like I don't know what. He was like hitting you with some Forrest Gump stories. You know, if y'all watch Forrest Gump, the movie, you know how Forrest did this, did that, was here, was there. He was everywhere with everything. This is what this dude was doing. And I know he was lying, and the reason why I know he was lying was because some of the things he said just ain't add up. And then I had to Sally, little young Sally, and my little young Sally, he was like, man, I'm gonna get my people to pull that up. I'm gonna get them to pull that up, right? I said, because, you know, I wasn't really hip to all that internet stuff then, but he was like, yeah, you know, call your people, they can Google that stuff and pull it up. So this was one of the lies that I knew. I ain't go out and, you know, say that he lying, woo, or just, you know, push it out there like that. I kept it to myself because, like I say, when you got information, man, you need not let everybody know, man, because you always one step ahead of them. But the dude kept saying that he played in the NBA. He said he played in the NBA. Now, if you look at him, he was an older cat then. He probably was in his, probably late 50s. And he was saying that he played in the NBA. He ain't no bigger than like about, man, like 6'3", 6'2", you know, which is not out of the realm of, you know, playing in the NBA, but you got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be an AI or Isaiah Thomas or, you know, Damian Stoudemire or something like that. Come on, man. You know, a John Morant. You know, although he was older, he didn't give me that impression. You understand that he was, you know what I'm saying, like that. And I'm looking at him, and I can, you know, when you've been around dudes so long in prison, man, you could see things. You could see dudes that was in shape, dudes that was athletic, dudes. You could just tell by the way they move. And even if they're older, you can tell that stuff. I ain't really get that from him. But when my celly said he was going to pull his stuff up, I said, yeah, okay, well, we going to see. And dudes, you know, the young dudes in prison, especially the young ones, you know, and then these little gang dudes, you talking about 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. These dudes young, man. They super young, you know. And I done been in prison, you know what I'm saying, longer than these cats been alive, you know what I'm saying? So by this point, so they asking him all these type of questions. So and I'm listening, I'm the barber, so I'm cutting hair while he, you know, they conversate. And I'm just listening. But he tell me, yeah, I played in the NBA. I played in the NBA. Them dudes like, who you play for? I played for the Washington Wizards. I played for the Washington Wind in 70 such. They were like, man, get out of here, man. I did. So then dudes hitting them with it. You know, they gonna fact check you. They hitting them, who was on the team? Who was the starting lineup? Was you a starter? Was you a starter? He was like, yeah, I played. I came off the bench for a year or two, but then I was in the starting lineup. Well, who was the team? So he started naming off names. Now I'm listening because I know some of this stuff. I know sports. And I'm like, but I don't say nothing. I'm just, you know, I'm steady cutting it up. So he was like, yeah. And then dude said, well, who the coach was? He called out his name and something like that. Ain't really ringing. And I'm like, I'm trying to put this stuff together in my mind, and it's not really adding up. But dude, they press you. You know, the young dudes, they'll press you, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you get to spitting some, you know, some foolishness, they be like, nah, that don't sound right. And they get to press you, and then they looking at it like a joke. They want to laugh on you, joke you, and make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, man, who you think you fooling, man? Because we young, we ain't going to believe no anything, woo. And, man, you look like an old crackhead, man. And then you run around here with the Bible, and you tell me you a preacher, dude, like I am a preacher. I mean, I'm a preacher. You know, I turn my life over to God. You know, y'all need to read the Bible. Y'all need to get out this gang stuff. And and that's what had them little agitated. Like, man, you can't tell nobody what to do, man. You in prison just like we in prison. So if you was so much following the Bible, what you doing in here though? You know, he was like, I lost my way. You know what I'm saying? I backslide. I lost my way, but you know, I'm back on track. You know, I ain't gonna be in here long. You know, God this, God that, and they like, man, get out of here. They no respect. I'm telling you, these youngins have no respect. And then when they see that they can get under your skin, they're gonna keep on. So then they keep pressing them. And he like, man, I don't want to talk to y'all, man. Y'all not trying to listen. I'm trying to talk to somebody who's trying to receive this message. I'm trying to talk to somebody who's trying to, you know, take the Lord, you know, as their savior. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do that. Y'all ain't trying to listen, man. I'm trying to help y'all young fellas. Y'all need to listen. Man, shut up, man. They disrespectful. Super disrespectful. You played in the NBA, man. You ain't played in no NBA. Man, look at this goofy dude tell me he played in. We play crack. You look like crack. You ain't never smoke no crack. You ain't never smoke. That's how they coming at. You know what I'm saying? He be like, I ain't got nothing else to say to y'all, man. God bless you, man. God bless you. He said, yeah, I know, man, because you was sitting up here telling all these lies and woo. So, I remember my celly. He said he got on the phone, he called his people, he told them, you know, to Google, see, you know, who the starting lineup was in the year that he said it was. Who was the coach in the year that he said he was. You know what I'm saying? You know, he done when it got the dude real name and say, was this dude on the team? Was he on the roster? He done told his people to Google all of this stuff. So, man, I can remember a couple of days later, he get the information back, man. He showing it to me, and, man, this dude name ain't nowhere to be found. Dude done took a picture or whatever you call it, download the picture, send him the picture of the whole roster. He ain't nowhere on it. I mean, it's just, it was a blatant lie. You know it's a lie. So now he wanted... I'm gonna show it to these dudes. I'm gonna let them know he lying, man. I knew he was lying, man. And I'm like, man, don't do that, man. Don't do that. He tell me, no, he out there lying. I said, you gonna get yourself into some that ain't got nothing to do with you. You wanted to find out for your own curiosity, you found out, but don't get in the passing no bones, man. You know, that's like rumors. I said, don't get in the passing no bones, because you know, it's gonna come back to you. Oh, who said I'm lying? Boom, 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 right back to you. I said, then you in a situation, what if you a problem? I ain't scared. I said, man, come on, man, cut it out. Cut it out. I said, I'm telling you, so if you got a little time to do, I'm giving you some good advice. Don't be getting in them other people's business. You know, and that's all you need to know. You ain't got to go out there and tell them or try to expose them or do all of that, man. You gonna get yourself in some situations, man. He tell me, man, but he in there lying like that, talking all that stuff, man. I know that dude ain't play. I said, okay, now you know. You know. I know, you know. Don't tell everybody. That ain't their business, right? So he was like, man, but I know he really wanted to do it. He really wanted to go out there and try to expose the dude, because he went through the trouble of calling his people and trying to find out himself. Because it was something that was intriguing in there. Man, did this dude play in the NBA for real? Woo, woo, woo. But I know most of them ain't believe him. I didn't believe that part. I definitely didn't believe. He said a couple of other stuff about what he used to do, and you know how much money he had, and the type of cars he used to drive, and all of this and all of that. But I knew, you know what I'm saying, I was old enough, wise enough, been around enough to know when dudes spinning, you know, he's spinning them tails, right? So, but the young dudes, they really won't feeling them. You know what I'm saying? They won't feeling them at all. And then on top of that, he had the nerve to be asking dudes for stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he preaching, and he always talking to, you know, about God. He always got the Bible with him. But it would give you the impression that he was kind of conning, because then he'll sit down and talk to dude about the Bible. He'll talk to him. He'll, you know, preach this to him, preach that to him, try to tell him. But then he'll ask for something, you know what I'm saying, can you help your brother out with something to eat tonight? You know, I ain't got nobody looking out for me, but I got God, you know, I got the Lord. And, you know, but, you know, if you could help your brother, I would appreciate it. If you can, it's all good. God bless you, woo, woo. So he was asking too many people for stuff. Whereas to the young dudes, they gonna look at that like, you know, with a raised eyebrow, man. They like, man, you a con artist, man. You know what I'm saying? And you look like a crackhead. And you probably was out there doing, and you might got an old sex charge. They just come at it with all types of foolishness. So somebody else must have had the same idea to call their people and get their people to Google some of the stuff he said. So somebody else had some paperwork, and they was showing him, man, you ain't playing no NBA. This the team right here. They had the same thing my roommate had. And my first instinct was, man, you gave that to them. He was like, no, I ain't do it, Bank. I'm telling you, look, man, it's still in my room. It's in the room. I ain't do that. They done got the same information. So, man, now they calling them out. Man, you lying, man. You say you was on the team during this time, right? Where you at? Which one of these pictures is you? Who is you? You don't look like none of you. You know, all, and then you say the coach name, what's his name? I ain't say the coach name. You did, man. I wrote it down. Here it go right here. And they got the facts. So they fact checking them, and they own them. You know what I'm saying? And now he like, man, just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Just leave me alone. They like, man, you lying, man. You coming in here lying, man. And then you running around here talking about you trying to get somebody to come to the Lord and all this and all that, man. You a phony, man. Man, you fake, man. And he like, man, I told y'all leave me alone now. Leave me alone. I'm trying to be humble now. I'm trying to be humble. You know, I'm with God, man, but I'm not no scary dude. You know, God said you should defend yourself. Now leave me alone. Man, that turned the whole scenario around. Like, defend yourself or what, man? What you gonna do? Man, we'll beat your old butt up in here, man. What you gonna do? Man, no, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. In the name of God, you won't. You know, yeah, don't, no. And man, it was getting crazy, and them dudes were ready to jump on him right then and there. So he walked away. Everybody piped down. You got to remember that we on River North. Now they popped that pistol. That shotgun. They gonna shoot that shotgun. You talking loud, they gonna shoot that shotgun. So dudes, you know, they mindful of their tone, and they get in their order. They like, man, you keep on running your mouth, boy. We'll run you up out here, Pops. Man, I'm not going nowhere. I fear nobody. You know, yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death? And they said, man, shut up. He said, okay. All right now. All right. Okay. Yeah. God bless you. God bless you. And then they bickering. Now they bickering. So this what made the situation even worse. Then you had all these little gang dudes in there. Like I say, man, you just a new institution. A lot of these young dudes, they gang members, but they gang members off the street. They young. This is the first place they done came. They done sent them here because this is a new prison, so it's just opening. So they don't know nothing about prison either. You know what I'm saying? They green as a golf course. You know what I'm saying? They green as a golf course, you know, so they don't know nothing neither. So they laughing and joking and having fun thinking that they can move like they move on the street. You know, they running up in cells. They trying to press the white guys and extort the white dudes and telling them, you better give me some commissary or we gonna, you know, do this, do it. And these dudes scared, they falling for. But mind you, these is young cats, man. I'm talking about 19 to 24. Young, they don't know nothing. But all they know is they a gang member and they know that they, you know, that they could try to, you know, they got numbers so they could try to pressure. Man, they was getting out of control. But this where the preacher messed up at. Now he trying to be so righteous, this, that, and the third, so they going in these cells. Man, the preacher started telling on who was going in the cells. Yeah, he started telling on. So once he started doing that, because they started seeing him calling them out, then when they called him out, an hour or two later, they come in, go to the person's cell who might have went in somebody's cell when they was gone, you know, shake their cell there, find something that came out their cell, boom, lock them up. So about 2 or 3 dudes get locked up. So now they starting to point the finger at him. So now they tell me, you snitching too, you snitching. He tell me, I ain't snitching, I ain't got no reason to snitch. But I tell the truth. I tell the truth, so help me God. I tell the truth. And what y'all young dudes doing around here, y'all gonna get killed, y'all gonna get hurt, y'all better stop it. And they like, all right, okay, we got something for you. Keep on running your mouth. And then not only was he going to the people and telling, he was going to the dudes that they just go straight up rob. They just go straight up in dude's cell and gangsta them. Look, get up or we gonna bust you up. You know what I'm saying? So dudes be scared. You know, these youngins, they scared. They give them the commissary. They give them their holiday pack. You know, and they all right because they ain't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? But here come old preacher. He come down there. Man, I see them dudes came in there and they left up out there with your stuff and everything. You don't have to take that, man. Just trust in the Lord, man. The Lord will protect you, man. What they doing is wrong. You need to go to the administration. You need to tell them. You need to point them out, man. That's justice. You got to be righteous, man. And if you stand on the side of righteousness, he telling them all this type of stuff. So they get wind of that, like, oh, now you not only telling, you trying to get other people to tell. Oh, you going up out here. You got to get out this block. Hey, you hot. You got. I'm not going nowhere. I fear no evil. Y'all are evil. I fear no evil. You need to get your life in order. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, youngest. Nah, we gonna help you. No, I'm not scared of you. I'm telling you now, I'm not scared of you. You know, and I will defend myself. They say, oh, okay, well, you gonna have to. Yeah, you gonna have to defend your. All right, you threatening me? No, we ain't threatening you. We ain't threatening you because we know you gonna run up there and tell the people we ain't threatening you. No. Okay, all right now. All right. God bless you. God bless you. So I'm seeing all of this stuff transpire, and I'm saying I'm quiet. You know, it ain't my business. You know, when you're in penitentiary, if it ain't your business, it ain't your business. I don't even want to be here. You know what I'm saying, man? All of these youngins, all this foolishness, all this gang activity, I don't even want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? I know all of these cats because I'm the barber, so I got to cut all their hair. They get in there, they get to laugh and joke. Oh, yeah, they know me or they know of me. So they're like, old school, man, you quiet as I don't know what, man. I heard about you, though, man. You supposed, yeah, I know you, yeah, You trying to get up out here, ain't you? I said, I sure is. I sure am. You know, yeah, they say you a wildo. I said, yeah, well, all that stuff done played out, I'm trying to leave the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? But I don't preach to them, I don't do nothing. I just let them talk to me and I facilitate the conversation. You know, so you had these two dudes. I might do a video on them. These two little youngins. Now them two, I took a liking to them, man, for whatever reason. I used to be trying to preach to them and talk to them because both of them was hard headed as bricks, man. But I liked them two dudes. Y'all remember? I'm gonna write that there. I might do a video about them, man, because they was something else, man. Body and Red. Called Body and Red. Yeah, I wrote that down. I might do a video about them, but you know, I used to talk to them. I used to be telling them, I said, man, y'all better pipe down, man. Y'all keep on playing with these people, man. These people ain't, hey, how much time you got? Oh, I ain't got no but what's the name? Well, how much that? Red, oh, Red short, man. Red ain't got no like 4 years. Man, okay. You know, I done seen 4 turn into 40. You know, I done seen 12 turn into 100. Oh, no, I'm telling you. I said, I'm telling you. I said, I'm just letting you know, man. I'm letting you know. Yeah, I know, man, I know I take care of myself, though. I ain't stupid, though. I know what to do. I know. No, you don't. You have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But them two, man, I took a liking to them, but they stayed in the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, when you a part of that gang life, you got to move like they move. If you don't move like they move, then you know the trouble gonna turn from that to you. So that's the situation they put themselves into when they into this gang life. So they still beefing with the preacher. They beefing with the preacher. They threatening the preacher. They talking to the preacher. Now the preacher must have said something because now the people that came in there pulled up on a couple of them, asking them, you know, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a problem with somebody? Y'all threatening people in here? Y'all, you know, woo, woo, woo. So they take a couple of them out, right? One of them come back. The other one don't come back. They locked him up. But they say, because when they get him over there, they questioning him. He getting belligerent. He getting this. They lock him up. So now they really mad at the preacher because they like, you getting all the other dudes locked up and everything, man. I'm telling you, man. You need to get out the block, man. If you want to be hot, go do that in another block. We ain't going for it in this block. You need to get out the block. And we don't care nothing about you going telling you need to get up out the block. So he's saying he ain't going nowhere. He alright, he good. You know what I'm saying? He in the cell with a white dude. The white dude scared to death. You know what I'm saying? He is terrified. He tell them he ain't going nowhere. They tell him you can get up out here for this week. If you ain't out here for the weekend out, man, we can get you up out here. And this like Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So he like, I ain't going nowhere. So whatever you gonna do, you go ahead and do it. I fear no man but God. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. They going all through it. Here it is. It's Friday. He's still up in there. You know what I'm saying? It's Saturday. He's still up in there. You know, they walking around, they mean mugging. He acting like he really not scared though. You know what I'm saying? But he an older cat. He ain't in bad shape, but he ain't, you know what I'm saying, don't look like he in no tip top shape. But he definitely, I got to give him, he definitely acting like he ain't scared. He ain't worried about it. Whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. But I see them because I know prison by now. I see the movement. I see the whispers. I see them getting over there and they in their little groups and 8, 9 of them and they talking and they plotting on them. I said, man, they gonna hurt the preacher, man. They gonna hurt. I can see it coming. You know what I'm saying? But I don't say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? I cut his hair. That's it. I don't say nothing to him. He doing what he doing. I ain't trying to get into nothing. Like I told you, they shooting up there. They putting them dogs on you up there. You know, if somebody else get to fight, somebody else get to argue, them dogs coming, that mace coming out, them bullets flying. I don't want no parts of that. I don't even want to be around it. If I know it's going down, man, ain't nobody getting their hair cut today because I ain't coming out because I ain't trying to lay on nobody concrete, stretched out with dogs barking all around me, mace all in the air. You can't even cover your face because if you cover your face, then you know you out of compliance. You got to sit there and be. Nah, I don't want no parts of that. You know what I'm saying? I want to get up off of here. That's what I want to do. But like I say, I can see everything transpiring. I can see it moving. I can see it in motion. And man, showing up, here comes Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So they coming around with the little cleaning supplies and dudes is out and they moving around. And I see them dudes. I saw 3 of them. 3 of them that I know for a fact you on the bottom tier. You ain't got no business on the top tier. They on the top tier. But they act like they talk to their homeboy, but their homeboy is like 3 cells from the preacher. So I said, man, they gonna get old boy, man. They gonna get old boy, and I could see it. And showing up, man, when he get his little stuff and they take the little mop stuff down there, give him his little stuff where he supposed to be cleaned up and his door open. And then his celly, the white boy scared to death. He down there on the pot. Later on, in retrospect, I found out they done told him, better not be up in that cell. If you be up in that cell, you gonna get what we got for him. And you better not go say nothing. If you say something, we got something for you. That's all you got to tell him. He don't care if it's his cellar or not. The whole thing he thinking about is saving himself. So he out the way, he down there. Preacher man in there, think he cleaned up his cell, doing whatever. Man, I saw them 3 dudes get to moving, and then they got got that look out in the block. I can see the whole scenario. Then they got dudes out there in the block. They looking up at the booth. They even give them the signal when the people on the other side. They looking around, seeing who in the pod, seeing who might tell, who might not tell. And I see them give them the little nod. They say, and when they do that, pew, them 3 dudes run up in there. All you heard, they in there getting them. I felt sorry for him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt sorry for him because of the simple fact that he was an older cat, you know what I'm saying? And I know, I mean, I just felt sorry for him. I know he was doing some stuff that in the penitentiary, that's what it called for. Whether you're a preacher or not, that's what it called for. If you telling, if you lying, if you snitching, they gonna get you, man. Somebody gonna get you, you know what I'm saying? And you can't do it even if you doing it saying it's in the name of righteousness, it's in the name of the Lord, it's in the name of God. They man, they don't care. That's what I be trying to say. They do not care, man. They have zero mercy. You know what I'm saying? All they know is they in this block doing wrong and you telling and you're a threat to them. If they can do what they do to somebody else and they don't tell because they done put the fear in them enough not to tell, and then you gonna go tell for them, they gonna get you. Period. Man, they go up in that joint, they probably up in that joint probably about, man, it don't even take long, maybe about anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. And they all come running out, they putting their shirt up, getting this up, like, go. You know what I'm saying? They go in, boom, they go on down the stairs and everything. As soon as they get outside, get in there about maybe a minute and a half later, here come old preacher man. He come out about to say he bleeding, blood everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They done poked them all up. You know, I thought they might have went in there just beat the old cat up. They done went in there. They done put the Bethlehem in him and everything. I'm like, oh my goodness. So he come out there, he bleeding, he, you know, checking himself, trying to see is he all right. He like, yeah, you can't kill me. You can't kill me. God protect me. God protect me. But you gonna get it. You gonna pay for it. You gonna pay for it. You the devil. Y'all the devil. You gonna pay for it. So now the person in the booth come back over on that side and they look and see what's going on. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm already by my door. All you gotta do is close it. Everybody lock up. Lock up. Boom, close the door. They put the gun on him because he bleeding. They get ready to shoot him. Get down. Everybody got to get down and lay down. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. They will shoot you and you just got stabbed. Because they want you to lay down. They don't know if you done stabbed somebody. That's what they going to say. But they can see you clearly bleeding. You know what I'm saying? So everybody get laying down, the police get to running up in there, dogs come up in there, they spraying mace. I'm in my cell, so I'm looking out the door. I know it's not funny, but I'm just letting you know, I won't be out because I knew. You know what I'm saying? I knew, but everybody out there that ain't got nothing to do with it is getting maced. They got the smelling mace. They got the, you know, the dogs coming in there. The dogs barking around you. I mean, it's just chaos, man. So they come up there. They run up the preacher man. He the one that been stabbed. They roughing them all up, putting the handcuffs on them and all this. Jerk them all up like he a lifeless body. You know what I'm saying? A rag doll or something. And boom, they take him out. What's going on? What happened? What happened? What's going on? They didn't get preacher man down the stairs. He started telling, oh, they ran in here and did this to me. They did this to me, but I feel no evil. God got me. God got me. They can't kill me. God got me. God gonna protect me. I've been through worse. And so they said, well, who? He said, oh, they out here. Where they at? So I'll show them to you. Preacher man pointing them all out, man. Them dudes laying down there, man. Them people, who? Him. And instead of getting this man in medical, they walking him around, letting him point out the people that's laying down, who it is. You understand? Boom, and he point them out, they jump on them, ball them all up, cuff them up, and jerk them up in there. Who else? And he point them all out. And you know what I'm saying? They take them all up out of there, man. Take them on up out there, man. I ain't never see preacher man no more, man. They put that Bethlehem in the preacher. They put that Bethlehem, nor did I see any one of the cats no more. They probably went Red Onion, Wallace Ridge, you know, which won't fall right up the road. You know what I'm saying? But all because the preacher man was telling, but the preacher man was also telling a lot of lies, man. but he was telling lies about his personal life. I don't know if he was doing it because he wanted to get the people on his side, he wanted to get their attention or whatever. But I was, a little older, been around. I knew what he was saying wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? When he went to that NBA stuff, I already knew he putting the sauce on this joke. But I guess he figured because they was young, they would believe that and he could get their attention. I don't really know what his reason is. I'm just guesstimating. But, man, once they knew he was lying and once they knew that, man, they had no respect for him. And then once they found out he was telling, that was it. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter, you know what I'm saying, that he was older. It don't matter that he was, preaching the gospel. It don't matter that he was going around with the Bible and talking to people and holding Bible classes and, talking to young dudes, trying to get them on the right. They ain't gonna care. All they care about is their bottom line, man. And, that's what I mean by I say it ain't no mercy in prison. Not none, not one bit. You know what I'm saying? Because if nothing else, if you was young and you had any type of respect, even if he was telling his lies about his personal life, you would look at it like, man, the dude is a Christian, man. He older. He ain't really no physical threat to me. I ain't gonna do nothing to him. Nah, it don't work like that in there. It don't work like that. They don't care if you cripple, if you white, black, Spanish, or old, young, heavy-set, slim, skinny, short. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in prison can become a victim. And he became a victim. He became a victim. You know what I'm saying? Just because, they weren't going for what they felt like he was doing. They just felt like it was in the way. It was a threat to what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had nothing. It wasn't like they could rob him or they can extort him. He ain't had nothing. He asking everybody else for something. But they got him, man. They got him, man. Got him on up out there. I ain't never seen none of them other dudes no more neither. So I don't know. I'm sure they went up in the mountains, but I ain't see Preacher Man no more neither. But I do know he ended up getting out, but he was down on the other side. They put him all the way down in the other end because I heard his name in conversation and stuff before, But yeah, they hit him up, man. They hit him up about 5 or 6 times, and they beat him up. They pop, 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 and pop, pop, pop. Yeah, to a preacher. So, that's just one of them things that just popped in my head from something I saw, and I wanted to share that with y'all, man. But the moral of this story is, man, like I say, it don't matter who you are in prison. It don't matter how old you are. It don't matter none of that, man. If you in danger when you're in prison. That's a fact. That's a guaranteed fact, But like I say, man, it's a blessing in every lesson, man. And the blessing is, man, the man ain't died. He didn't suffer life-sustaining injuries. Hopefully that, made him, even though what he doing is, preaching and stuff is righteous and trying to help these young dudes. But hopefully that made him change his program about how he moved and understand that he in prison. And even if he believe in this and believe in that, you still got to operate under prison rules, man, or you either going to put yourself in even more danger. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, the blessing is he survived, man, But, that's just another prison story, man. That's just the things that happen when you in there, man. You subject to anything at any time, man. And that's why I implore you all, man, to enjoy this freedom, embrace this freedom, and reject anything that got prison attached to it. That means anything illegal. Anything illegal that can get you locked up, man, you need to reject it, man. And don't matter who it's coming from. I don't care if it's your closest friend. I don't care if it's your family member. I don't care who it is. It ain't what you want to do because that ain't where you want to be, But anyway, y'all let me know in the comments, man, what y'all think about this, man, how y'all feel about it. Give me, y'all opinion, man. Talk to me. Y'all know already that I talk back. I appreciate you all, man. Please subscribe. Please share these videos to somebody who might need to hear them. Like these videos, man. Let's move up in this algorithm. Let's get to that 100K, man. We deserve it, man, because we've been putting that work in. So let's go. And y'all notice I say we. And we ain't even French, but we in this together. So peace and love, man. Salute to all you kings and queens, man. I love all y'all who support me. I love all y'all who support this positive energy. And let's go, man. We out here, man. 33 years of prison stories. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And duck them hooks, man. I'll probably see y'all in about 24 hours, man. Boom, 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 boom. Because we out here. Bye.
Thank you special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.